Hello, hello, hello to you all. And welcome to episode 62, is it? 366? Something like that. Always forget, but it should be right. About 62, yeah. Should be 62. Yeah, we're still over here. And I said I was going to build a castle. Now if I build it here, you can't see the fort. But I think this position will be a little better. Or do we put it just this side? I don't know. Still didn't really decide. It's too nice there. I think we'll place it here where it's a bit like naff looking. If you know what I mean. Nice sunflower castle. We'll have some fancy entranceway here, I think, facing out to the edge of the map. Or something, I don't know. We never know. Let's just grab some materials, shall we, and stop talking. Don't know where I'm going. Swiftness potion, that's where I was going. Right, blocks. Oh, excuse me. Always sort myself out, start recording, get a tickly cough or something. It's always the way, isn't it? Right. Stone brick stairs. We may take, normal. Chiseled. Why is that silverfish there? It's a bit stupid the way they're spaced out, isn't it? I'll grab some stone, we'll grab some cobble, grab some, don't like that stuff. Grab some of that, I'll grab some of that, I'll grab some of those, we'll grab some of that, and yeah, probably put some of that up there. And we'll grab some of that. All the basic stone materials. Right. So, I was going to steal a TSMC design and turn that into a castle. But, then I thought, no, we'll just steal the principles of the design. So, we'll basically just go 3 in an L shape. Why not? It's basically going to create your corner, isn't it? Well, 4 or 4. We can chisel away after. So again, how tall do we want this castle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because that's my lucky number. Why not? We'll go 11 high. And should we do the whole what we did with the fort? That'll be, grab the stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get rid of that. 6, 7, 8, 9. Get rid of that. 10. Get rid of that. 11. And then you're back to that, aren't you? So we'll try and work out that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So damn annoying. Like that. Something like that will be close enough, won't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, lots of counting. Counting to 11. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I don't need to count this, do I? Right. That's a small enough little castle, isn't it? I did say I didn't want to do like a big castle. We've done a fort. Just if you want a big castle, just build the fort that I built out of brick instead of out of wood. Dull. Get the white brick does normally make things a bit easier. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What we were 1 short. Oh, we've done that thing again where I go down without building. Damn you! Down without building. Down without building. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We will connect this up. That way. I've got to mess around. Do that. We can just fill it up to there. Come on. Build going down. Yay, we remembered. We remembered. We remembered to build going down. Let's basically start with a big box. This isn't all of it, by the way, either. This is just like one of the main parts of it. I'm only doing that because I'm lazy to count. Too lazy to count it. Ah, nearly. Build down, build down, build down. Always forget to build down. Right, so it's going to be big enough for the main part of the castle. Right, no, we don't need these here. These were just me being lazy and not putting you through the counting of D1 to 11 a billion, zillion, gazillion times. So that's going to be alright. One thing coming out that side. I don't know if I've left myself enough room. Yeah, should have just about enough to come one out that side. And maybe some little bit out the front. I'm not sure exactly. Yeah. I want it to look like a little castle, but without looking too much like a big castle. Yeah, so I'm not really that sure how to do it. I think what we'll do is we'll just build off a rough plan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 should be enough, shouldn't it? I want it to be smaller than this bit, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to have, it'll be those again, so that should be 7. Bloody long grass, hate it. So hate long grass. So, yeah, it's pretty even. Long grass, again, so annoying. No, that'll be 11 then though, won't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do we want to make it shorter? No, we'll leave it 11 deep. Just make it shorter the other way. Or do we? If we go from there, wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe if we do it from in there instead. That might work. That way it'll only be 9, won't it? Flowers are annoying as well. Damn you. Get rid of you all first. Because you're just going to be annoying. It's a bit weird then. So, did you see that? That was a bit strange. Didn't place the block when it was supposed to. So, that one goes a bit weird, doesn't it? Could always build to the land. Build to the land. Just destroy the land. Whoops. Here you go. It'll look more natural now anyway. Same as down here. If you want to make it look more natural, just swap everything that's in line. Bit of leaving the grass there as well. See? Looks like the castle's built into the area then. Rather than just plonked on top. So yeah, I think that looks a little bit better. So I think we'll do that on this side as well. More flowers in the way though. See, that's what I hate about them. They have a hitbox that's so big that it just gets in the way. So that's there. Right, trim this one down. That'll be better. It will give us more of a size differential type. You'll be able to see that it's, oh, see what I mean? Long grass and flowers. So annoying. Oh dear. Right. Yeah, so let's get rid of that one. As always, we messed it up in the first place and have to rectify it halfway through. Right. There we go. Now that will look a little bit smaller. So we don't want to go all the way up either. Because, well, let's work this out. Let's work out the front first. You've got at least 2 for a door. And then that row there. For the front, that is. If we make that the front, we've got to at least have a door. So, just working out then. So from the door, window around it, you've got to have at least a space. And a window about there maybe? I don't know. Let's have a look. Let's throw that there. This is the thing, because I haven't planned this out and I'm stealing someone else's design. Well, kinda. If you get what I mean, kinda stealing the design. So no, it wouldn't even be there, would it? It would be the next one up, which would actually have the windows in. If I'm stealing his design, I'm going to use all the little detailing parts as well. So that would be that. Kind of like this. Just trying to work it out. Obviously that'll be different. That won't be. A castle door would probably be stone brick, wouldn't it? We'll swap that for that. I don't know. Really I should just build it all and then worry about the detailing after. But for now, so that's starting to look like a castle, but I don't want it to look like a castle yet. This may need to go up a bit as well. So that's where... Oh, come on. Change. There we go. That's where the glass is. So, what we can do actually is, above and below, we'll just swap them out. For the brick. Like that. Why not? Little bit of detail, little bit of detail. You won't really notice it from the outside when we put the extra details on, but you will notice it from the inside, so we will leave it. It's like this. I think we'll take this all the way down. It will just look better not having the thingy connecting it, if you know what I mean. Right, so after that we then have another row of this. Obviously this is completely different materials to the sort of thing that you did. But what can you do? So then, do we go for some fancy chiseled like that? No, don't like it. Too much. Too much. Too much. It's just a little too much. That looks alright. That's a castle. Yeah? It's technically a rip-off of Desert House number something or other. But what can you do? Not a lot. Yeah. Because we're going to be doing this as well. So it's going to look even more like a castle. We'll grab some glass. Should we go for coloured glass? I never mess with coloured glass apart from when TSMC does it. So let's see what black looks like. You've got to remember, we are a villain. We are evil. Yeah, dark black evil. Castle windows. Yeah, I'm liking that. Let's slap some of that round there as well. I'm liking the black. Nice dark, dark windows. I think we will place that there like that and extend that out. Maybe that's what... No, they just look weird, don't they? Very Aztec-y. I don't know. Kind of takes away from the castle. So, no. Sack it off. Very modern castle, isn't it? With that fancy-pantsy door. Right. So this one is a lot easier. As I say. We'll just throw it up. Oh, no, not there. Come on. Throw this up. So this design is basically taken from the TSMC Desert House, but roughly. Similar sort of principle of, yeah. You'll get it anyway. If you go and watch his Desert House 1, 2 or 3, see, that works lovely. So then the bricks go in there, there and there. Yeah, we're getting it, right. And we go up again. And the bricks go in there, there and there, and then we go up again. I could have just built the desert house exactly the way that he built it. And then, look at that, how lucky was that I fluked that up to that height. Like that. So again, the stairs on the fronts and underneath like this. And we'll go for the black, dark black, nice, evil, dark black. See? Who would have thought? Desert house could have turned into a castle. Obviously slightly different proportions and stuff. I almost said whatnot. I do still watch Big B Stats, but I've been dead good at trying not to say whatnot. That's dead addictive, that. I don't know why. It's a bit weird, isn't it? It's whatnot. Oh, what have I done? That one, and... Hey? Have I counted this one out wrong or something? What did we do wrong here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then the wall. Come on! Oh my. We messed the whole wall up. Better to discover it now than to discover it later. But it means this whole corner's wrong, doesn't it? Oh, that whole corner that we sunk down into the floor nicely and everything. It's not so bad though, because all we have to do is destroy that, and place from around here. So, oh, see, count twice, build once, or count once and build twice. Bit like when I'm measuring, really. Should always measure twice and cut once. You should. No one ever does though. Right, just guesstimate again. We'll guesstimate again. Oh my god, 15 minutes. And yeah. Told you though, planning takes the worst part. 300 episodes though, so what am I worried about? I'm not worried, there's plenty of time. Plenty of time, plenty of time. All the way along. See, maybe they could look nice there. But you wouldn't see them outside. No, they just look weird, don't they? I'm going to figure out, I'm going to get one in. Right, that is my mission. This block, there will be one in the castle somewhere. I may build it off camera. And then if you ever download it, you'll have to figure out where it is. So, what do we do? It's one more row, isn't it? One more row and then the stuff on top. So, one more row. Throw that up there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, yay. Stairs on the front. Come on. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Bit of black. Bit of black. Bit of blacks. Ta-da! See, that looks alright. That looks alright. We're happy with that. That's a castle. That is a castle. Quite a modern castle with that glass around the window. And yeah, on these original, they did leave that bit like that. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Also means that inside, you wouldn't need that bit there, would you? You could technically stone it out. May look a little bit better. See, I did that once. I don't know. I'm not so sure on these windows on it. I think it takes away from the castle effect. But again, we'll put them down to there because I like that modern look. I don't know. We will see. That looks alright. It's kind of a modern castle. That's I like it. So there you go, everyone. If you want to rip off a castle, go and look for TSMC Desert House 3, 2, 1, anyone, doesn't really matter. Just nick the way he's done it, the four corners and all that, and just change the proportions so you get a nice little castle. See, a little quaint castle. It's a very little sweet castle. Yeah, so that's like a lot more of me repeating the same pattern again though. That's the thing. Do you really want to stick around and watch that, or do I shove it in extra after? I don't know. I don't know. The people that are watching, are you the people that are then going to watch extra? Because if that's the case, then why am I bothering with the main series if you just like to watch the extra, where I swear? Because these ones was originally, it's a PG series. But then I've realised I'm a villain. Villains aren't very good at making PG series. Because we're not. Right, so yeah, the back and the front will literally be exactly the same. So that's all I'm going to be doing really, is literally filling out these exactly the same. Whoops. Well, I would if I could actually make the brick make contact. So it's just like that all the way up, isn't it? So yeah, pretty simple pattern really. Once you've done one, you should be able to blast through the rest quite simply. See, look how quick I did that one. Yeah, might as well fly over and do this one as well. Why not? Is it 4? Can't remember. Long grass, go away. So hate it. But it looks good in certain biomes, so I can't complain. I do like all the new biomes. And yeah, was getting very bored of the original biomes we had. So yes, as you can see now, that was another 2 just thrown out very quickly, very simply. And I think we'll just do the same on this side because if we get the right bricks, that is. We might as well just do that first. Since we have the brick in our hand, we may as well just do that bit first. So yeah, I know we need to do all the stairs. Oh, come on. Did it again though, didn't I? Without the building down. Should build down, but then you've got to come up to go across. So then you're just building down. Oh, I don't know. Sometimes it's easier just to make it up as you go along. I don't know. Oh, come on. Get it right. Yeah, so if you want to do these, make sure you get odd numbered on the walls. The amount of times I've built stuff like this and it's like, right, single door. Oh no, we've got to do a double door because I've done an even wall. That'd be silly of me. But yeah. Yeah. How weird is that? Stupid flower again. See what I mean about the blooming flowers? Why don't I just squash like grass? These ones, you can just squash them. Look, bam, squash. These ones, you can squash if you hit that block. But if you're there, pointing at the top of the block, see? Sometimes it works. But if you're here like this, why is it working now? What is it? Is it if you catch the front of the block? Why is that? Is it something to do with stairs? I don't normally. That's weird. Normally whenever you hit. Oh, what? Why did you place it on top every time I'm trying to build then? It's just so not fair. Every time I try and build, it just blooming places it on top of it. Right, where was I? Distracted very easily, don't I? Yeah, I don't care. Bam, 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 ba dam, ba dam. Right, let's do this side as well because this is the last side, isn't it? Then we've got that middle section on the back, and then that is it. We will call it a day for today. This isn't all of it though. If you've seen TSMC's Desert House, there's like a wall coming off and there's like a bit coming outside. Obviously I'm not actually nicking the design completely, I'm just borrowing the concept. Show you what I want. I've got a massive Hunger Games map full of his stuff. I'm sure he doesn't mind. Right, now this one's going to be a bit different because we're going to have 2 rows of windows. So it's still going to be the same as the rest to start with the whole stone brick stairs and the black stained glass. Then we're going to go up and fill in all this with the stone, just like we did the first time. Now this is where it's all going to go wrong though, isn't it? Because this is never going to line up with the other one now, because one's got a door on it and it will never work. It'll never work. So is that the same? That's what I said, I think that's the same height as that, isn't it? Let's just throw a row across just to check. Yeah, so technically that would be having the next windows like here. And I don't know if they're going to be too close together. We'll try. We will see. It's only the back, so it's not going to matter. It's the edge of the map as well, so I don't think it will matter all that much, to be honest. As I said, castles are quite easy if you want to do massive ones. Massive ones are so much easier. Don't want to do a massive one. I wanted to do something a little bit smaller. Something that will fit with this map, and something that everyone else can build. And as I say, there's a really brilliant tutorialist called TSMC that's built these in desert house form. Well, similar type things. So there we go. That looks alright. Actually, that looks alright. I'm happy with that. This is just the back, remember. That is the edge. You can't go anywhere. Look. That's it. End of the map. Unless you move it to Xbox One, obviously. But that's alright, look. Pretty close to a ravine. We've got the basic shape there. We can do some filling in and stuff another time. Obviously, yeah, you can have quite a lot of room in there as well, I think. Because even if you block this off and have this as the floor, on this one, it's like you can have a micro castle like that, where it's literally just big enough. It's like the minimum requirement for a castle. It's like ideal for a survival castle. That what I've done now is like the perfect survival castle. Let's face it. If you wanted a castle in survival, I think that's pretty much done, isn't it? You could do it. I told you I'm going to use one of them bricks somewhere. I don't know what they'd look like under there actually. Oh, we haven't got any grass, have we? Let's get some grass. Let's get some grass. Oh, come on. Yeah, I like it there better than there. Let's get rid of that. Let's sneak it under there. There we go. We've got the brick in. Somewhere where it doesn't notice that much. It's in. We got the brick in. We could even do that and have... Oh, I don't know though. I think that'll get too loud, wouldn't it, if I did a checker floor with it? I don't know. Would it? Would it be too loud? Probably. Very weird block, this one. And now you can get it in survival. Everyone's going to be getting giddy with it, aren't they? I bet. I don't know. Let's just checkerboard that bit with it. Do you know what? It doesn't actually look that bad, does it? I don't think. Famous last words, as you'll... Well, if you all shout in the comments you don't like it, it'll be a bonus, because it'll be more comments than I normally get. So, if you hate it, tell me you hate it. We'll change it. I don't care. Technically, it's not really my map at the end. I'm going to stick it for download and then probably never come back on it. Unless we start getting loads of followers and, well, subscribers and stuff, and they all start wanting more of the series, then, well, after 300 episodes on this map, there's not going to be any room. So if the series does well enough, then we'll see. I may do another series. Obviously, it won't be 366 because there'll only be 365 days in the following year. That was the original plan. The original plan was going to be calling the series 365. And it was like, yeah, I'll start it next year. I'll start it next year. And then we realised, oh, it's a leap year. So, yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. I'm trying to keep it as small as we possibly can. Now the thing is with this floor, what do we do with that check? That's the thing, isn't it? What's going to look nice with that? You could go for that one. Let's try all of them. Let's try all different ones. Let's also try that one. It's a bit of a weird looking block, but it's too similar. It's too similar to stone, to be honest. It's only the fact that when you put it on the wall you got the edge that you can tell the difference. If I did that and then I did that, you'd probably struggle to tell which ones are which. So if you're going to do that, you may as well just do stone, because it's easier to get in survival and stuff. The bricks are just not going to look right with that, are they? Very busy. Very busy indeed. But the more I look at it, the more I like it. It's a bit weird that, isn't it? The more you look at something, the more you like it. It's like, that's not bad actually. We may end up going for that one. Obviously that one's a good one. But I think it's too plain with all the stone walls around. This one's very busy, but I'm liking it. This one's just going to fail miserably because it just looks awful. And again though, in a different build that could be work out alright. This one, I don't know. The one that I said wouldn't work actually seems to work. Let's see, one more material. Let's try one more material. What can we try? Don't want to put any wood down. I want it all to be stone. Some in stone, some in stone. And gravel's never going to work. Does that horrible thing when you walk on it as well. Clay. I'm thinking of greys. Cyan. Stained clay. Right. I know what's going to happen here. It's going to be too smooth. Too light. Looks nice again though. That would be nice for a kitchen. That would work in a kitchen, wouldn't it? It saves having black and white. You watch this look really good, and I won't be able to use it because. See again, that doesn't look too bad actually. They all look alright. for different builds. This one's a bit, the more you look at this one, it looks better. But we'll get rid of that because we're not using that. We'll get rid of that because we are definitely not using that. It's too plain, too much like the rest, and yeah. And we're not using that because I don't like the noise it makes when you walk over it. Perfect for paths, that's why I use it for paths around your houses, because if you're playing with game sound, you will hear people walking on your path. Trust me, that is what gravel was used for in the first place. This is why people use it for real, in real life, because you try sneaking down a gravel path at 2 o'clock in the morning, it ain't happening. Face it, it ain't going to happen. You are going to get heard. So, that's why people use gravel paths. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. Come on, go down a bit. Right, it's not going to work like that, is it? We're best just pointing and clicking. So, just get this floor done. And I say, any comments will be more comments than I normally get. We normally get a first comment and then someone saying, "You nicked my first, I've been here ages," or something. But, yeah, that's all they say. And I do try and reply if I get time. But I don't always have time. Because when I have time, I'd rather be playing. And, yeah, that looks pretty funky, that floor. Wow, who would have thought that caused like a really mad pattern? That's pretty cool. Wow, I've never done that before either. Because I don't like the way that the brick is like 1 and 2. Obviously building up a wall, it's always 1 on top, 2 on the bottom. But when you're building like that, it's always the same way. It doesn't matter which way you place it, it always goes the same way. See? It's not like logs. If it was like logs where you could change it, then I would probably use it a lot more because you can make patterns. Because if you put like one there and then spun it round the other way, you'd have like 4 little ones next to each other. Do you know what I mean? Instead of, whereas you do a pattern like this, it just goes like a brick wall, like a brick floor. If you could do directional placing, you could place like, where is it? I've got rid of it. But yeah, you could place one in the middle, any block in the middle, and then work around it and have the 4 bigger blocks round the middle. You know, you could work out like a pattern from the middle. Stuff like that. Also, a different version of the stone brick would be good. Because it's like, this one's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's beautiful. Why don't you just, if it was directional placeable though, it may cause lots of problems for people building walls, because if they went like this and then they turned around here and went like this, would it then change that side? I don't know. There'd have to be a way of figuring it out. Directional placing. Or a different brick. One where it's got 4. Instead of having the brickwork, have it where it's got like a line down there. So it's split into 4. Like a tile block rather than a brick block. Stone brick tile block. There you go. That's what we need. Right, rambling on. As always, half hour, is it? Yeah, well over. Built the castle quite quick and then rambled on for ages. So there we go. Started the castle. What more do you want? Suggest stuff. I don't know, what do you want? Tell me what you want. Share, like, subscribe, get everyone else dropping suggestions. And 300 episodes left. More than 300 episodes left. We're only on 62. So, plenty of time to build plenty of stuff. Whatever you want, I'll build it. And then when I put the map for download at the end, you can do what you want with it. This is what I tell you. If you want influence on what's on the map when it's done, comment. I'll put it on the board. At some point we'll get round to it. But for now, I'm off. See you later. Bye. And wave.